Welcome back to the Shane Plays Let's Play series of Sword Coast Legends. This is part 13, I believe. We are in the Cutlass Inn. I think it's something in Cutlass or just the Cutlass. But anyway, we've been told we want to talk to this guy who doesn't feel well on the bed. That was pretty much what happened at the end of
Yes?
last video. The Wounded Guard.
I didn't expect him to be so quick.
So you're one of the Gilded Eye who raided this place. You don't look like a knight. You came here to attack a man. Why? I'm going to say you came here to attack a man. Why?
I was just hired to do a job. Here to hunt down some elf that must have pissed in the wrong bucket.
Then why were you working with the Gilded Eye? Where's that elf now? I'm going to say, where's that elf now?
Look, I've got no idea. Well, I've got some idea, but I'm feeling so beat up. I can hardly remember. Maybe a bit of healing will set my mind straight?
I'm going to say, help me find the elf and we'll tend your wounds. Or I could say, tell me where the elf went or else. Or not exactly what I had in mind and kill him. I'm going to say, help me find the elf and we'll tend your wounds.
We were warned that if he evaded us, he had a few safe houses nearby. If you heal me, I'll show you where they are.
Hold still. I could ask Lydia to do it, or I can do it. I'll do it. Hold still. This will only take a moment. He better be good
Thank
to
you
his
for
word.
that. I wasn't sure what was going to happen to me.
Yeah. Now, pay up.
Right. This city map shows 4 locations where your elf might have gone. Please, take it. I don't want anything else to do with this whole thing. Now, we're even, right?
Yes, not a word of this to anyone, or get out of here. I'm going to say yes, and not a word of this to anyone.
Not a word. But be wary if you're dealing with that elf. There's something unsettling about him. Timora's luck to you.
Okay. And if I remember right, and according to this quest over here, the guy that we're looking for is Lydia's contact that we originally came to the Cutlass to meet up with in the first place.
On here.
So,
What do you need? What?
I want to use spotting.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you say so. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. If you say so.
Mary doesn't look well. Kevkus isn't talking. So let's talk to, looks like Jan Steen, or Jan Stein. I'm telling you, she's been poisoned. We need to find her true love. I know, right? Love is the most potent cure, and a suitor will relieve her aching heart. No, Kevkus, that's not what I said at all. By the Seldarine, I am happy to see someone that isn't completely crazy. I could use your help. What's going on here? I heard your cries have arrived to save your fair maiden. What's going on here? A friend has fallen asleep and refuses to wake no matter what we do. Is she sucking her thumb? I study alchemy. I'm fairly certain she's been poisoned and has fallen into a coma. It is her broken heart that poisons her. That's this other guy saying it. No, please, stop. Listen, if you want to help, we need to expel the poison. If you find some charcoal, I can create a mixture to neutralize the poison. I'd get it myself, but I want to make sure her condition remains stable. Where can I find charcoal? There's a few fires burning inside the Cutlass. You don't have to look far. Okay, so Kevkus, what do you think? That's the Mr. Romantic over here. Ah, I was thinking a serenade. Please don't listen to this man. Just find some charcoal, please. I'll find some charcoal as soon as possible. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Sure.
Yes. Here we go.
I have a cat that wants in. Hold on a second. Okay, I paused the recording. So for you, that was instantaneous. For me, it was about 30 seconds.
Tuh.
It's all timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. You understand.
All right.
Yes. Sounds like a plan. All right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Pardon me while I
You
rob the
guys
place
don't
blind.
need this,
Robes of
right?
Appeal. +1 charisma. Yeah,
If
okay.
you say so. Sounds like a plan. All right.
Pardon me while I just walk in while you're sleeping and rob you. Bracers of Conductivity. +1 to all lightning damage dealt. Okay. See if this guy will wake up. A dwarf left his door wide open before he passed out. Huh. I shall examine the dwarf with my wisdom. The noisy cutlass patrons haven't roused the dwarf. He is in a very deep sleep. Yeah, let's pickpocket him. Why not? Is he going to wake up? He woke up. You shove your hands into the dwarf's pockets and he remains asleep. You're so excited by this, you immediately stumble and fall on the dwarf, waking him. Uh-oh. What? Who are you? What? Were you trying to rob me? No, sir. You had a rot grub on your leg. I rushed in to destroy it, but it escaped. A rot grub in the cutlass and Luskin? What kind of fool do you think I am? Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh. This is not good. Kill the peasant. Oh, I feel
Of
pretty
it.
guilty about this.
You will pay.
But, you know, it wasn't exactly smart of him
We,
to attack
friends,
us.
we survive once again.
82 gold and a hastily scrawled note. What's this hastily scrawled note? Well, where is it? I feel pretty bad about that. I really do feel bad about that. But that was kind of stupid for him to attack. Hastily scrawled note. Dearest, best of luck in Luskin. This is the last of our savings, so please be careful with it. With love always, Aisha. Oh, no. Oh, man, I feel bad. Oh, I feel bad. Ah, okay. Yep, we oh, that was pretty
What do
much
you
a
need?
straight up evil party move. That was not good.
Yes.
I'm here.
Oh, I wish it would let you do just
Yeah, yeah.
non-lethal
If you say
damage.
so. Sure. Sounds like a plan. All right. Yeah, yeah.
And I guess we're done with the cutlass.
If you say so.
So out we go. I'm gonna go find these uh, safe houses and see if we can find Lydia's contact.
Got orders?
All right. So are these marked on the map? It looks like they're marked. Yeah. Okay. So let's go check it out.
Okay.
Need summer?
Yeah, I
Yes.
need you to be my guy.
Sure.
Oh, nope, I missed
Sounds
it.
like a plan.
So where's the... Oh, one-legged Larry. What the heck? Arg, my mouth is parched and I haven't a coin to my name to remedy this situation. Can you spare some gold, stranger? Oh, this is the guy with the peg leg. Okay. Sure, if you'll sell us your peg leg. Here's some coin. Sorry you don't have any coin. How about a drink instead? No, I can't get by. I say, sure, if you sell us your peg leg. What? How would I get around? No, I don't think I can do that. How about for 100 gold? Ha, not likely. I'd never sell my leg, not even for, say, 3,000 gold? There's no way that I'm going to kill this guy. Ugh. Too bad. I happen to have 3,000 gold. I'm not going to give him 3,000 gold. I don't have that much. How about a drink instead? If you think you're getting this leg from me, you're going to need a whole lot more than one drink. My poison's a little brew called Water Davian Fire Ale. Why run into the cutlass and pick? Why not run into the cutlass and run up street? See around. So I think maybe that's hinting around. I can just flat get him drunk. See if I have any Water Davian Ale. I think I sold my booze. I'm gonna have to. I'd like to see if I can get him drunk. All right, let's go back to the
All
cutlass and
right.
see if I can get this guy drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If you say so. Sure.
We're gonna try to
Sounds
get
like a
Chuckles
plan. All
drunk.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Sell me a drink. Continue. Water Davian Fire Ale. There we go. I'll buy 10. Let's see if I can get him drunk. All
If
right.
you say so.
If you say so.
Sounds like a plan. All right.
Yeah, he keeps drinking. Oh, I'll never turn down a drink. Have some more. Whoa, that's some strong stuff. And some more. You are the best. Oh man, not sure if I should keep going. Don't worry so much. Here's another. Woo, really feeling it now. Here, I have another one. Ah, woo. Man passes out. Steal that peg leg. Oh yeah. Okay, so we were able to get his peg leg without
Oh,
killing
yeah.
him. That's good, because I really felt bad about
What?
killing that dwarf. Is he still passed out? Yeah, let's leave him alone. Who was it that wanted the peg leg? Oh, Birkins. She is so
Yes?
shady. All
Yes.
right. She is
Oh,
quite
yeah.
shady.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If you say so.
All right, let's go to these
Sure.
safe houses. And that looks good.
Sounds like
That
a
looks
plan.
really good down there.
All right.
Yeah, I think maybe
Yeah,
this is a
yeah.
safe house here.
This is one of the spots on
Yeah,
that map.
let's
We
check
should
it
check
out.
it out.
Sorinol doesn't appear to be here. We'd better search another location.
Well, first let me do my thing that I do. Let me do my searching. All right, nothing.
If you say so. What?
If you say, I do say so, actually.
Sure. All right. Yeah, yeah. If you say so. Sounds like a plan. All right. Yeah, yeah.
Let's see where these things are at. All right.
If you say so. Sounds like a plan.
Is Birkins in here now? Or is she outside? I can't
All
remember if
right.
she's inside. What's up with what's
I'll
this?
check that.
A gambler ring. Increases gold acquired by 2%, but vulnerability to piercing.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't remember where Birkins is. There's Birkins. Okay, yeah, she is inside now. All right. Have you gotten the item? Yes, here it is. Wonderful. Well done. To be honest, the leg is unimportant. I was testing your willingness to do a task with vague details and no promise of reward. And you did it. Not to mention you sent a blow to a member of the ships. Oh yes, we're going to be the best of friends. Larry works for the ships, or Birkins, I'm beginning to dislike you. I should be going. Larry works for the ships. Oh, don't worry. The ships might control most of Luskin with an iron fist, but they won't know you are involved. Birkins, I'm beginning to dislike you. Oh, don't be so dramatic. Think of this as an investment. You've earned my favor and a lovely new club as well. Uh, I'm not sure I want to work with you again. Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find me. Besides, I still have the best deals in this town. I should be going. Enjoy your new whacking stick. Man, she's... Wow. Did I get... I think I got XP for that. Did I get XP for that? Yeah, at least I got 200 XP for that.
If you say so.
Weapons. One-legged. So I should go give him back his peg leg. Boy, that was pretty rude of her. Can I go back to this guy? I'd really like to go give him his peg leg back. See if that's even possible.
Here we go. Need some?
Yeah.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
I want to go back and find, see if I can give this
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
his peg leg
If
back.
you say so.
At least I didn't kill him.
Sure. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, yeah.
I bet you he's still intoxicated. Yep. All right. Oh well.
I'm here.
My party is making unwise
What
choices.
can I do for you?
I guess I'm making the unwise choices, but it can't be my fault. This is America.
Sure.
So it has to be
Sounds
my
like a
party's
plan.
fault.
All right.
Since they're the ones actually taking the
Yeah, yeah.
actions, right? It's
If
their
you
fault,
say
not mine.
so.
I wonder if this game is set up. Yep, it is. That was one of those distant sending stone conversations. I'm wondering if this game is set up so that it's not random. It's just the last safe house that you go to is where he's at. I'm gonna guess
Cyrano don't
that's
appear
what's
to be
going to.
here. We better
I'm gonna
search
guess that's
another
gonna be the
location.
situation.
You guys don't need this, right?
Thickened helm. Yeah, take all.
All right.
And then this is locked.
There we go.
What's in here? A daredevil ring. What's this? Vulnerability psychic, but 5% bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage resistance. That's quite nice. Take all. Let's see here. You've got rings on. You don't. I think I'm gonna give that ring to. No, I want them both in there. Can I not drag it over? I know I've done this before. Very annoying. Equip. No, dang it. Equip it in this. Equip. I know I've. There we go. Okay. It'd be nice if it just went into the extra ring slot, but oh well. Such is life. You don't get everything. Looks like we're still quite a ways from level 6.
Need some? What do you need?
I think we're going to save just because it's been a while since we saved.
What can I do for you?
We are going to go to the next safe house. So we're going to turn around and go this way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you say so. All right. Yeah, yeah. If you say so. Sure.
Joe.
Sounds like a plan. All right. What? If you say so.
According to the map, this is one of Sorinel's hiding places.
I'll be really surprised if he's in here. I
Alright.
really think they're going to make you go to all of them, and he's in the last one you go in. Well, wait a
You're
minute.
outnumbered, Elf.
Or
You'll
not.
come with us if you know what's best for you.
I was
Surely
wrong.
You can see this is all a misunderstanding.
I understand that you'll come with us, or you'll die where you stand.
Don't be so sure. My friends may have something to say about that.
Stay out of this. This is ship-bearing business.
What are you doing here? Looks like you're the ones that are outnumbered. I'm going to enjoy tearing you to pieces. I'm going to say looks like you're the ones that are outnumbered.
I've faced worse than the likes of you.
Just take care of them, and I'll double your pay.
Okay.
They never learn,
Pause.
do they?
Good thing I just saved. I didn't know I was about to get into a brawl, but
What do you
oh
need?
well. I want you to throw sleep.
Your orders?
I want you
I'm
to
here to help.
throw, was it bless? Where's bless? Yeah, I want you to throw bless.
Sir?
And I want you to get in and start bringing some stankage.
Need summer?
I wonder if he can hide and go do some craziness. I was trying to see if I, oh, that's not good.
This will help.
Almost, my main guy almost went down. I was trying to get Larethar to go invisible and then still, ooh, is that a cloud of daggers? I think that's what that was. My tabletop D&D group that I DM has been casting that spell some.
You will pay!
You will pay! Oh, who's still up? Let's get on, everybody get on this guy.
Get down!
Alright, let's take this guy out. There's no coup de grace.
A little help would be nice.
Alright, I'll give you some help, you little whiner.
Come here.
Be strong.
Nice. You're nice.
Your orders?
Let's talk to Sorno.
Well, I was about to think you weren't going to show up. I apologize for the state of the place, but I just had unexpected guests.
That looks
Good
really
to see
nice.
you
Oh,
again,
sorry.
Faerûn. I'd like to introduce you to our new friends. This is the wizard Hommet Shaw, and these others are surviving members of the Order of the Burning Dawn.
Aye. The last two, best we can tell.
I like this shield. Looks like one of the guys we defeated. I really like that shield. That's very cool looking right there. All right. And he's like, took you long enough, but dude, you went and hid. We didn't know how to find you. But anyway, what's this about?
So angry. So tortured.
Truly, you have lost much.
We had a deal, elf.
Yes, we did. I was to tell you everything I know about your little quest. Once I've learned all I could about these cowardly attacks on the Burning Dawn. And here are the survivors of those attacks. So, what can you tell me?
We had strange dreams before the attacks and since.
I too had strange dreams. More inspired by our fair priestess of Faerûn here than anything else.
I'm not sure.
I find this all very strange. The Gilded Eye roots out demonic influence all over the Sword Coast. They don't usually go in for guild politics. I see nothing demonic about you, so there must be something else. Find out what we all don't already know, and I'll tell you what I know.
What exactly do you want to know? Where do you suggest we go? Why are you so interested in this? I'm going to say, what exactly do you want to know?
Why was your guild targeted by the Gilded Eye? I suspect you'd like to know the same.
Where do you suggest we go?
A mage named Faerûn was rumored to have been studying the history of the Burning Dawn. He may not be willing to help you, but no doubt you'll find the answers you seek.
Faerûn? Oh, wow. This is awkward.
You know him.
I knew him. I was training under him, but he sent me to Neverwinter a little while ago. I was coming back here because I heard about his murder.
Well, there goes that idea. Who murdered Faerûn, or do you know anything else, anything about this Sorno? I'm going to say, well, there goes that idea.
What? Ha! If I learned one thing from Faerûn, and I learned at least 3 things, it's that even death isn't the end of the adventure. I'm sure he's still a good lead. Faerûn had a secret library, somewhere in the ruins of Ilask, and that man wrote everything down. One time I asked him what he was writing, and he wrote that down.
Sounds like Gillian from, or the scholar Astinus from the Dragonlance setting, who is actually the avatar of the god Gillian. Then we will find his library and see what we can learn. Where are the ruins of Elusk? Do we have any other choice? I'll say then we will find his library and see what we can learn.
Yes, I'm certain nothing could go wrong with this plan.
This entire city stands upon the ruins of ancient Elusk. But the ruins are to the north of here, near the city's slums. And a necromancer would find the nearby cemetery rather handy, I imagine.
I'm going to say, what do you know about this sending stone?
Ah, yes. Well, to tell you the spell would be to give away a trade secret, no? Suffice it to say that as a diviner, I've learned a lot of ways to bolster communications at a distance. As long as I can refresh the spell every few days, anyone you leave behind in camp can take part in the festivities as if they were present.
Why are you so interested in this?
Because something strange is happening, and I want to know what it is. What more reason do I need?
Okay, we'll meet you at the cultist, and we have the information from Mafarel's library. Mafarel's library?
I certainly hope so. Otherwise I've done all this for nothing.
I kind of like this elf wizard guy. He's kind of cool. Quest completed. The contact. I got 2100 XP for that. Not complaining. So where does that put us on the old leveling skill? About halfway now. We were about not quite a quarter, I think. So not bad. I'll take it. Okay, first of all, yeah, I need you to look around. That's what I need. I can't loot any of these guys. This looks cool. I really like that shield. That looks neat. I can't go upstairs. Conductive amulet. I also have like conductive ring of conductivity or something like that. So if I ever switch Hamid over to being lightning based, then I think it'll give +2 total to his lightning damage.
Into the secrets of your guild?
Because it's +1 each. No, not yet.
Should we pack up and leave, or are you planning to get back out there?
The only reason I talked to that guy again, I was curious if I could take him with me in my party, but obviously not, because I said I would meet him back at the cultist. So, okay, let's look at our quests here. Find out where the Gilded Eye took Leoriel. Travel to the cemetery in the slums of Luskan. Investigate Bertrand's murder. Obtain a sample from the Elder Black Pudding. Meet with Miranda in the slums. Okay. I guess I'll go into a few of these shops and stuff and see if I can get anything going with where did the Gilded Eye take Leoriel, and investigating Bertrand's murder, and then spend just a little bit of time doing that. And if that doesn't help with anything, then we'll head towards the slums. So, no actionable hover text found. I think we need to go to some shops. I don't know. Let's go to this curio shop. Why not?
All right.
I always get turned around.
Here we go. What can I do for you?
You can get to looking. That's what you can do.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go to this. I think the curio shop is up here. No, that's a residence. There's the curio shop this way.
Sounds like a plan. All right.
I think we just need to ask around and see if we can. A strange vendor. Let's see your stock. Never mind. Okay, he doesn't have anything he can tell me. Blacksmith. Let's see if the blacksmith has anything. I'm going to guess not, because I already came back to him to get my key fixed earlier, but let's see. I think I'll be going. Maybe I need to go into some residences and just wander into people's houses.
If you say so. Sure. Sounds like a plan. All right. Yeah, yeah. What? If you say so.
All right, let's see what potion lady's got going on here. What can you tell me about Bertrand Lucera? Or Lucier? There we go. Bertrand, the bastard's dead, and I can't say I'm too bothered by it. He cornered the market on half my components and charged me an unfair premium. With talk like that, some might believe you're involved. Or interesting. I'll say with talk like that, some might believe that you're involved. Perhaps so, but if I had murdered him, wouldn't I be more careful about what I say? Is there anything else you need? Show me what you got for sale. I'm not buying anything.
What do you need?
I need to find Bertrand's murder, and I need to find where the bartender went.
All right.
That's what I need.
Yes. Okay.
What's over here?
Here we go. Good orders?
And we're back to the cutlass.
All right. Yes. Okay.
Is he still passed out?
Here we go. Right.
We're knocking down doors. We're gonna find this killer.
All right.
It's world travel.
Yes. Okay. Here we go.
Alright, what's this? Is this a residence? Karsten's Imports. Hey, Karsten. Have you found my cargo? We still haven't found it. Okay. He's always looking at the wall. Karsten's a rude dude.
All right. Yes. Okay.
What's this?
Here we go.
So here we go. Looks like there should be some sort of... maybe it's on the other side. There we go.
Yes.
Sherm's Herbs. Hello, Sherm. Show us what you have. Did you ever deal with a merchant named Bertrand? Yes, and that murder. Such a tragedy. He wasn't my main supplier, but he knew how to get the good stuff. So he knew how to get the good stuff to the herbs. Hopefully they find Edwin soon, but I'm sure he's fled. You're assuming he's involved and not a victim? Of course, a shipment of jewels is missing and he's nowhere to be found. What other explanation is there? Maybe he was kidnapped. If he was kidnapped, they would have heard of a ransom by now. And what value is there in kidnapping a commoner anyway? I think someone set him up. Who and why? If it was a robbery, they already got away with their goods. You may be right. See you later. Good day to you then. Huh. Okay.
Okay.
I wonder if old Birkins would know anything. But I've already talked to her since getting the quest and nothing happened. Oh, this is her. Okay, I haven't. Can you tell me about Bertrand? He worked his way up by building a business. He began moving into specialty goods. He knew how to make a profit, but everything he did was legal. Kinds of goods were taken from the crime scene. Several valuables, but many others were. I don't understand why a thief would leave anything behind, not after killing a man. Various bits of jewelry, nothing terribly valuable. Okay, thanks for the information. So yeah, she's suggesting talking to the merchants. Okay. Is there a jeweler? I don't know. Was there a jeweler? Curio shop, blacksmith, residence, potions, cutlass, residence, book cache, blacksmith, residence, residence. No actionable hover text found. Safe house. Sherm's herbs. Well, I haven't gone to the book cache that I know of. And I think there's some merchants.
Here we go.
I don't know if these guys are considered quest merchants or, would know anything, but I'll talk to them. Looking for potions? Perhaps, if you have what I need. Yeah, let's buy a few of these. Alright. What can I get you? Show me your wares.
Right.
Armor merchant. Let me see what you have. Leave. Okay. Yeah, I don't think these merchants are going to have anything, but I'll check with Birkins. I don't think she can help me out. What are you buying? Let's see. What do you have? Bye-bye. All right, let's work our way down to the book cache, which is here? No. Here.
All right.
I always get so confused. Is this the book cache? No. And I'm the worst at knowing which direction I'm supposed to go on these maps.
Here we go.
Okay, now I need to go this way.
Right. All right.
Sewers. No, I don't want to go down there right now. Is this the book cache? Maybe you'll know something. Please know something. What do you have for sale? What can you tell me about Bertrand Lucier? Bertrand was a good friend of mine. His business often left him in the possession of rare tomes, and he contributed many to my library. His death worries me. A few days prior to his murder, I had a newcomer to the library take a peculiar interest in some of our books, particularly those describing demons. And then, on the morrow after Bertrand's death, the same person came in looking for information about arcane jewels. Huh. Jewels? Why is that significant? And some jewels were taken from Bertrand. The specific jewels he asked about has several uses, one of which is as a component to bind demons to this realm. Who was this person? Sherm. Okay, Sherm's herbs. He says he's an herbalist, but I must admit that I've never really liked the man. Always felt like he was hiding something. He pretends otherwise, but he's deceptively intelligent. And now I wish I'd never told him. Well, you be careful if you confront him, and please don't tell anyone you heard this from me. Okay, let's go to Sherm. Alright, so it's old Sherm. Man, I kind of liked old Sherm. Where are you at? You're up here, right? No, you're around here somewhere. Where are you at, Sherm? There we go. I think it's up this way.
Okay.
We're going to have to take old Sherm out. I hate that.
All right.
Oh, did I get all... See, I always get turned around. I am terrible. How do I do this?
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Right. All right.
There we go. Good old Sherm. Let's take him out. We know it was you, Sherm. He would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for us meddling kids. Did you ever deal with a merchant named Bertrand? Yes, and that murder is such a tragedy, etc., etc. Well, it's none of my concern. What are you selling? You're assuming he's involved and not a victim? Of course, a shipment of jewels is missing. How did you learn what was stolen? Oh, must have overheard it somewhere. You were also researching jewels in the library earlier. I don't know what you're talking about. The librarian, Orina, told me all about it. I saw you in there. I guess you didn't notice. So you're into demons? I'm going to say that because I'm trying to protect the librarian. Sigh, well, you're right. And now you must die. Is he going to summon a demon? Oh, Where'd these dudes come from? uh, okay. Huh. Okay,
Yes?
Hommit. You're going to try to put some people to sleep.
I'm here.
You're going to summon magical weapon or spiritual
some-
weapon. You're going to hide and do a sneak attack. And you are going to cast Bless. Did anybody fall asleep? I don't think so. Wow, Sherm's already dead. So this cultist went unconscious. Sherm was knocked unconscious. Maybe a thief can coup de grace because Sherm was knocked unconscious and then Larethar killed him. He critically hit Sherm for 17 piercing. So I don't know if that he just rolled really well, if that had something to do with him being unconscious. Okay. So let's go back to
What's up?
what do you got? Let's try to take this guy out. And Hammett, you are going to magic missile him.
Can I help?
Yep. Sure can.
You will pay!
Alright, I'm going to have
Yes.
him hide again. Oh, I guess he's in combat, so he's just automatically coming out of stealth.
Your orders?
Take these guys out. Those are my orders.
What do you need? Something I can do?
Yeah, I need you to move.
All right.
Because this guy's on you pretty hard.
Sure.
Alright, I'm going to get everybody on him because this guy's attacking my mage. Protect the mage! And Lydia, why don't you put a heal on
Yes.
Comet? This last guy's asleep, or he was asleep. Mindless Devotion. I wonder what skill that is. $144 XP out of all that. Let's go check out Sherm. Wow, Sherm is literally just a spot of blood. Folded note. Got the folded note. I guess it's going to be under miscellaneous. Where's the folded note? Sherm, I need you to remain above to ensure no one interferes with our plans. Use your expertise to seal the entrance and leave the seal for 1 10-day. For the Master, Massillin. Okay. There's my little spiritual weapon. Vibrantly colored plants grow here. This looks quite nice. Okay. At least they didn't say plants with spiky leaves.
What can I do for you?
You can search, my friend. That's what you can do.
I'm here.
A wooden hatch appears to lead to a basement. Thick green vines are interwoven around the handles of the hatch. Open the hatch. The vines prevent you. Hack away at the vines. Hack away at the vines with no avail. They are as durable as you are thick. Continue hacking away. Leave the hatch alone. It said something about a 10-day.
Need some help?
So maybe
Sure.
it opens up later. Small stack of documents. Alchemist receipt. Is this a quest item? Yep. Thank you for your purchase. Present the receipt in 2 days' time to pick up your mixture. Relona. Huh. Relona. What mixture did he want? So that said in 2 days' time.
Yes.
I guess I can't
I'm
go
here.
any further back. Yeah, I get that. All right.
I'm here.
I want to have him try to open it. Yeah. All right, leave the hatch alone. I guess I'm going to have to come back.
Your orders?
Orders are we going to need to get out of here?
Yes.
Okay, we need to go back to Relona. So,
Okay. Here we go. Right.
I'm only going back to Relona because of the
Yes.
receipt that we
Okay.
found that said,
Right.
come back in 2 days.
All right.
I'm here to pick up a special order. Show Sherm's receipt. Let me see your receipt. Ah, yes, I have it. Turned out beautifully. Not sure why he wants to freeze organic material. Ooh, but not my place to question. This will do just the trick, though. I bet you that. I'm like, ooh, like a little kid. I bet you that's for those vines. So let's go find out.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Right.
Sherm's herbs. See if I can use this potion. Pour the Icewind mixture on the vines. Yep. Chilling wave passes through the vines, freezing them immediately. Hack away at the vines. Frozen vines shatter with ease. Ooh, cool. All right, open the hatch. You can now travel below. Secret cultist lair. That's where those cultists came from. A hidden hatch reveals a secret lair beneath the herbalist shop in Luskin. Its true purpose is as yet unclear, but your instincts tell you that nothing good can come of being in this place. So, I still need to go tell the widow what happened. How big is this map? I think I'm going to save it here. Um, pretty fun little spot. Nice little explore the basement beneath the herbalist shop. So pretty unexpected little side adventure here. Pretty neat. I enjoyed this session a lot. So thanks so much for watching the Shane Plays Let's Play series of Sword Coast Legends. And if you like this video, please make sure to leave it a thumbs up, maybe a comment on YouTube. That helps me out a lot. Thank you very much for watching.